Welcome back. It is a beautiful, warm morning, and I'm taking in all the sunshine and all the nature because I haven't been able to be outside for a couple of weeks working because I was recovering from a meniscus knee surgery, and it was very humbling and it was very challenging having to sit down and just wait for my knee to heal. But I have to say, it's a new day and I'm picking peaches. I can't think of a better way to continue in the warmth of the summer, but to pick peaches. And it wouldn't be summer if we didn't have peaches. So I could practically tell you what time of year it is and what time of day it is by the sunlight, the pollinators that are happening, the birds that are chirping, and these crickets that I hear right now in the background. Nature is amazing, and there's a rhythm. And so this time of year, we're given peaches, and other times of year, we have things with high vitamin C, etc. I don't really understand exactly how that all works, but I know and I feel that nature gives us the vitamins that we need throughout the seasons. And I'm sure that there is beneficial attributes to eating peaches in the summer, maybe for our digestion, hydration, who knows. But I'm not an expert at that, but I am an expert at observing nature, and nature has taught me so many things. And so I'm gonna get to it and pick all these peaches before it gets too hot. So you see, this is the branch that fell over, and there's a few others that fell over because this tree is so heavy with peaches. And obviously I have some things to learn, because if I would have pruned these like we have in the past years with another farmer who had taught me to do that, and I would not have left it to grow so tall and be so heavy where it breaks. So that was a major fail, but it's also a learning lesson. So most of my success is from experiencing some failures in the garden and in life as well. But I'm optimistic that I'm going to get a handle on it, and next year I'm going to prune these properly so I don't have this situation. But it's not the end of the world, because we're going to harvest them and we're going to still use them. So here I go. Look at how beautiful. This tree is so ripe and ready to get picked. I'm being very careful. This is just a small ladder, but if I don't pick all these peaches and before it gets hot today, I'm afraid we're going to lose a bunch. They're at their peak ripeness, which is where the tastes come through in the jamming process, and you just cannot duplicate freshness. So I'm just going to get the rest of these, and I have a couple more trees that I need to harvest, and I'm going to try to do it all before it gets hot. I actually enjoy the heat. It's really nice. It's good to enjoy some warmth. I'm looking around me, there's bumblebees, and there's awesome bird sounds, and I hear a cricket. There's so many depths to the sounds of nature, including the sound of cars going by. Just kidding. But it really is a joy to work outside, and my garden has truly saved my life in times when I needed to ground myself and have time to think and meditate on the day-to-day things that I have to do. And I can't think of anything else that I do that grounds me more than working with plants. Part of the joy of enjoying nature is living the seasons through the unfolding of nature. I have a belief and theory that nature hands us the nutrients and food that we need throughout the seasons. And so right now we're harvesting peaches and figs. Later in the season I'll be picking pomegranates, which are real high in vitamin C, and also citrus. So there's so much that is a mystery, because these fruit and flowers, they unfold, and I could literally tell you what month and time of year it is because of the fruit and flowers that are blooming. Also the sounds of the birds give it away, and the insects and the pollinators. So being in nature has revealed all this to me, and I cannot explain it. I can't put a finger on it, but there's a feeling of being outside all day, working, collecting flowers or fruit, and it just really resonates and feeds me, because it gives me the strength to do all the other things that we have to do. Let me share this hack with you. When it's really hot, I grab some kitchen towels and I just wet this with a cold hose, and I just put it around my neck, and it immediately starts to cool me off. My friend Carol just gave me a really fancy camouflage one, but it's all the way over at my house, and so I just grabbed a rag that I had on me. But just taking a rag and twisting it like a handkerchief and wetting it and putting it around your neck immediately just cools you off. And I learned that just by being out here, and I'll just like wet my head, put on these like cold rags around my neck, and it makes such a difference. If you haven't figured it out already, it's a very easy thing, and it just sort of gives you that extra boost of energy that you need when it's so hot. So as you can see, life is not perfect on the farm, and I wish it was, but just overnight this whole branch came down, and I either picked them or the birds were going to eat them. And these peaches are so ripe and beautiful that I didn't want them to go to waste. This is what a tree ripened peach looks and tastes like. Just by the color and the mush on it, you can tell that it's like delicious, can't you? I'm really enjoying this peach breakfast. It's the tail end of these thornless blackberries, and I almost missed them. One thing that I learned is that usually people think that blackberries are tart, but that's because they get picked really early. But when they lift off like this and they are at their peak ripeness, they are super sweet. So there's a knack for picking them, and once they drop into your hand, they're very sweet. So like, look at this, they just pop, and the taste is sensational. see these. It's a little messy, but it tastes really good. All right, there's your bucket. See if you remember how to do it.
That'd be great. Peach jam that they made yesterday was so amazing.
Was it?
That I can't wait to pick more peaches so they can make some more. And they look really delicious. There are so many peaches up here. It is crazy. They're beautiful. They're delicious. The sun's coming up. This is awesome.
Would you say they're ripe and ready?
I think most of them are right at the perfect time. The ones that are a little yellow, I'm gonna leave till maybe tomorrow or the next day. And then, yeah, it's gonna be great. They're gonna make some peach jam with this, and then we're probably gonna make some peach juice today too. So the guests are gonna love it.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm normally a late night guy, not the early morning guy. So it's a little different timing wise for me. But yeah, this is awesome. It's really beautiful. It's gonna be 104 today, but right now it's like 72 and perfect. So yeah, I'm enjoying.
Well, I'm so glad you're the morning guy for peach season. And you know what we're gonna do after this?
What?
We have all these figs we've got to pick. The second wave.
Well, those are lower, so that's easier.
Well, don't seem so excited.
I'm pretty high up here, so it's a little scary actually, but I like it. All right, we got some good ones.
Let's see.
What do you think?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
You got the knack for it now.
Oh yeah, pretty cool. Let's take them to the kitchen.
These are beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at all these beautiful plums. They're definitely ready. I let them go a little bit longer because I like them to ripen on the tree, and this guy is perfection. I'm gonna take a bite out of it and see. Oh yeah, they are ready. These plums are so good, and they ripened on the tree. They are at their peak ripeness, and when you get the fruit like this, there's no other fruit that tastes better than something that's ripened on the tree. If you have a sunny yard and you can plant some stone fruit, I definitely recommend at least one plum tree because they produce more than you can imagine. I hope everyone has enjoyed seeing the bounty of fruit that we have on our farm this week. And it's really been enjoyable just having a fruit breakfast. And I hope that everyone gets out in their garden and gets to do something creative this weekend.